Hello everybody, welcome back to week 2 of the WPF. Today we are playing against Wreck-It Mike. That is on his team a standard Aerodactyl, I believe. I believe he has Mega Kangaskhan. Yeah, Mega Kangaskhan and potentially Mega Garchomp. Mega Kangaskhan is probably more likely. I do think I want to lead probably... I mean, I gotta remember my stats a little bit. I have Bitter Malice, Shadow Sneak, Icy Wind, Brick Break on him, so it could be used pretty well. I think just going like EXCADRILL TYRANITAR is surprisingly solid. Yeah, I think we'll just do something like this. It's fine. The other alternative was lead Hisuian, Zoroark, and probably T-Tar, and have Mega Venusaur there on the side instead, for the disguise illusion. This is really obvious, so hopefully it doesn't, you know, go too poorly. Both fake out mons. I do have Protect on both of these guys. I don't really care about the Sand Rush being gone. To me, it does make sense to click Protect on both. And then next turn, I can do like, even if they switch right here, they like, yeah, if they switch right here, then that's solid for me. Yeah, we'll Protect here with both Pokemon. That's fine. This does have Feint. Infernape has Feint, I believe, but I think that's fine. Or Pokemon. Oh, none of his Pokemon have Feint. I thought Infernape had Feint. Oh, he's not. According to my thing, he shouldn't have Feint. You see Fake Out from Gaia. Ooh, and Coaching Boost. Okay. Interesting. Who did I put in the back? That's right. I do have Shuka on Kafka, so I could click Earthquake plus like Rock Slide here, maybe. I think it's better to keep him probably around. Yeah, I kind of want to click Rock Slide and Earthquake. I could also double Rock Slide, maybe. But I think I'm gonna get Mach Punched here by something. Something's getting Mach Punched here. I just don't know what. I'm just gonna deal with it though. Oh, okay. No Mach Punch. EQ. Tear right through him. I'm Shuka on T-Tar. Now, this Kangaskhan is a problem. We're gonna go for Drain Punch, which puts me down to 1 HP. And then we're gonna go for Rock Slide. Oh, that's right. Wow, I'm surprised the first Drain Punch killed me. I know it's +1, but EXCADRILL's pretty bulky. Obviously that always killed me. Like that was the argument. I think I'm just underestimating how powerful Kangaskhan actually is. We're gonna go straight out into Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. That's a toughie. The thing is, I could try and Protect here with Venusaur and just go for Rock Slide or whatever, but that obviously wouldn't really work out in my favor. The alternative option is, you know, I think I do have to protect you. Probably Giga Drain, or probably Sludge Bomb, really, because that's probably the amount of damage that I actually need to rely on. 45% though, that's actually not very much. That's more damage. It is damage, man. Like, I just kind of need the damage, I think. This is a bulky Pokemon, man. Things on. This Pokemon's been the bane of my existence recently. That's fine. I'm totally happy with that, actually. Could be protected with T-Tar. They go for Drain Punch. It's not going to be into Venusaur because it's not going to heal enough. Okay, they go straight into T-Tar. We're going to go for Sludge Bomb. At around 45%. No poison, unfortunately. We're going to go swap straight out into Suian Zoroark plus Giga Drain into Mishkan. Want to get a little bit of recovery. I do not believe Aerodactyl is strong enough to kill with one dual Wing Beat, and it doesn't get Brave Bird, so they'd have to double up here into Venusaur, which genuinely might not even be enough to actually kill. Yeah, look at how little damage it really does. I think it's some damage, sure, but it's not enough. They do go for Drain Punch into the Ghost type, though, so I do avoid the Kangaskhan sweep. Get a little bit of recovery with the Giga Drain. Now this is in sand, so this Aerodactyl's a little bulkier than I'd like, but that's totally fine. It's still an Aerodactyl at the end of the day, so it doesn't take very well at all. What's else is in the bag? Apocalypse. That's gonna be Volcarona. Okay. We're gonna go for Icy Wind plus Protect, I think. Blue Wing Beat, I would assume isn't capable of killing here. And getting a speed drop on Volcarona is nice. My T-Tar doesn't have any investment, but you know, if they're modest or whatever, then maybe I outspeed with that. Worst case, Venusaur might live, should live the turn, and maybe can accomplish something next turn. It is thick fat, so I mean, it lives hits pretty well. Ooh, okay. Not enough to kill them. Ooh, big crit though on that last hit. Still lived it though, luckily. We are gonna get our Icy Wind off on both spots. That's gonna give us speed control a little bit at least. I see Heat Wave come out. Hit Venusaur's Protect. Does hit. Aerodactyl. Max speed -1 goes to 132. Venusaur, I did not invest into speed very much. Might have to rely on a double protect here. The dual wing beat would kill again. I can go for Rock Slide. Rock Slide should be enough with T-Tar. Kill those slots. They might double up into a T-Tar, which would probably kill. It's probably the best option I got. So we're gonna Rock Slide, and I'm going to click Giga Drain. I want to get some damage off. Protect doesn't make any sense. Ooh, big miss. That's a big miss. I'm very sorry about that. Obviously, that would have killed Venusaur, but I don't think you kill with T-Tar or the T-Tar at all. Oh, and I'm faster than Volcarona, so that wouldn't have mattered. I mean, if I hit that hit, anyways, it definitely didn't matter. So I know you're slow now. I know Volcarona has no investment really into speed. I don't believe Bug Buzz will be capable of killing here. Yeah, so This should be first game, which is pretty cool. I'm actually pretty surprised. I thought my matchup was good at kind of iffy here. I guess we'll go Rock Slide plus Earth Power. Maybe Knockoff is a better move just to avoid the miss, but I don't think it matters. Oh, I mean, obviously, I don't know why I clicked Earth Power though. Sludge Bomb is a better move. Yeah, that doesn't even kill. That doesn't kill either of them. Oh, that's a speed tie even. Okay. That's crazy. We'll go for Sludge Bomb plus Knockoff now. If Heat Wave kills, I will lose my mind. I think a Heat Wave crit on T-Tar might kill. If they're like charcoal boosted or something as well. Am I stupid? Was that not a speed tie at all? I think it's a speed tie. Right? I didn't miss that. I'm very, very tired. So excuse me, but I think it was a speed tie, right? Sludge Bomb does have a role to kill here, maybe, if they're not very invested into bulk. Like, maybe if they're, like, max Fizz Def, max special attack, or something strange like that. This was... Leave. Oh, yeah, that was speed tie. Wow, yeah. Wow. That's crazy. So my T-Tar is around 83 base speed right now. That's what I've invested it to. So at -1 it gets to 83. It's hitting at like 126, 127 range. That means it does outspeed Excadrill outside of sand. And yeah, it's actually very fast into my team. My team is very slow, really. I think I want to pull some shenanigans here. So we could do Hisuian Zoroark up front to disguise it as something like Klefki, maybe? And then up front, that first round, they had Kangaskhan and Garchomp. Or sorry, Kangaskhan and Infernape. I think I want to do this. That's the fastest matchup possible. And then in the back, Root is very, very good. And Excadrill hits everything for super effective damage. So we'll do that. I don't think I need T-Tar very much. T-Tar was okay, but it was kind of threatened by every turn and has Drain Punch, so I don't really want to rely on big healing like that. Yeah, we'll do this. That sounds okay. We'll see what they lead. Kimberly and Gaia. Okay, that's fine. Totally fine. For this turn, I think we click Icy Wind turn 1 so we can just, you know, slow that Kangaskhan down a little bit. And then I could click Draco or Dark Pulse into Aerodactyl. Probably Draco is the better move. Shadow Sneak does around 25%, so a Dark Pulse wouldn't be enough to, like, get it into range of a Shadow Sneak. Ah, they fake. Oh, they didn't. Ah, interesting. They didn't Mega Evolve. Was that predict? Oh my god, I'm missing every move this game. Was it that predictable? That's really annoying. God, that's so annoying, actually. I don't know how fast Kangaskhan is. Hydreigon, if he hit the Draco Meteor, this was a dead Aerodactyl. I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Hydreigon could still go for Draco here. Although, yeah, I think I still have to go for Draco with it. And then I probably have to pivot this out. So that's probably too risky still. We're gonna go for Shadow Sneak into Aerodactyl, Draco into Aerodactyl. We're gonna double into that slot, hope he doesn't click Protect. I do want to get the kill still. Wow. I mean, Scrappy was a good, like, prediction, but this should have been a dead Aerodactyl. A little bit of chip, at least. If they stayed in, they'd go for, like, U-turn or something. Okay, Rock Slide. Doesn't pick up a KO on either of them. Okay, I know Hydreigon's still faster than Kangaskhan, which is great to know. At least, yeah, I guess he's still base Kangaskhan. Double edge. We're living. A little bit of chip. So yeah, Hydreigon's still faster than Kangaskhan at Timid, or under Tailwind. So I know this isn't max invested in speed, at least. It's actually pretty slow. I know this isn't a very quick Volcarona. It was 83 base speed at -1. Yeah, 83, right? That's what I said. So it's 127 at most. Under Tailwind, it hits 254. It is faster than a Hydreigon is. I'm going to click Icy Wind just in case. And honestly, yeah, we'll just try and get a little bit more damage on Kangaskhan. And, you know, it's a little, yeah, just an iffy switch. It wasn't going to work out very well. That was really, I don't know, was it a smart prediction? I guess it's only fair. So we have Venusaur and Excadrill in the back. I want to say Tailwind is almost over. I know these are both very slow. This could work out okay in my favor. Volcarona still more than likely is faster than Excadrill though, so doesn't really help me a whole lot. They have one more turn of Tailwind, so I mean we're just gonna click Double Protect here. If they can go for like Sunny Day or whatever, predicting Double Protect, then I have Chlorophyll activate. This is just my best play for, you know, maybe getting faster than them. Though I realistically don't think either of them are. Kangaskhan was slower than Hydreigon. So at most, it has 123 speed. That does mean Excadrill is exactly 1 point faster than it. So I can't die this turn unless they have a random priority move I'm struggling to remember. Which could have Sucker Punch, so I do have to predict that. Heat Wave and Drain Punch, okay. Mega Evolve, Sludge Bomb, Kangaskhan. Rock Slide into both. I should outspeed Kangaskhan. I probably underspeed Volcarona unless there was some voodoo magic going on with the speed tiers that I'm not understanding. But Kangaskhan I should absolutely outspeed. Rock Slide will do around 25% into it. A little less now that it's... Oh, it Mega Evolved! It changes its speed tier. It gets a little faster. That's very smart. He might have understood that as well. He does still have to double into Excadrill, which would make sense. So I'm not I'm not saying it's not possible. It would also need to hit the Heat Wave. That's fine. I don't care about that. That's totally fine. Drain Punch didn't kill. Oh, maybe it will kill. That's 25% of the damage there, though. Maybe, I don't think it should. Yeah, I still live that. Okay. Solid, solid, solid. Rock Slide into Volcarona is protected. Still hits Kangaskhan. Then Meaty Sludge Bomb. Big damage. Sludge Bomb into Kangaskhan. Protect with Excadrill. That's my only play here, I think. Did what? How much did Rock Slide do into this? Like 20% roughly? So it was around 80%. It did around 42 with the Sludge Bomb. So it's got a little bit of bulk. A little bit. Giga Drain has a roll to kill here. But it is definitely safer for me to just go for another Sludge Bomb if they go for Drain Punch into like the Venusaur slot, for example. They didn't switch, but they're still locked in here. That's fine. That plus Heat Wave shouldn't even kill. And now it's absolutely dead to a Sludge Bomb, obviously. I don't even think Heat Wave will kill. Dude, Venusaur's goated, man. That is an amazing Pokemon. The burn is fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. A big Sludge Bomb into the Kangaskhan slot. Obviously, it's more likely for him to be in a position that's good for him. Depends on the Pokemon he has in the back, I guess, and its speed investment. There's some Cynthia, which is Garchomp. We'll go for Giga Drain plus Rock Slide. That's my only play, only thing I can do. Probably not going to save me here. But we'll see. Yeah, that wasn't going to save me. I could have tried to protect again with Excadrill, I guess, but Heat Wave was just going to come out and hit me again. Or Buzz, obviously. A little unfortunate. Draco miss at the beginning definitely cost me a little bit. But also with that turn 1 where he missed... No, when he missed Venusaur, that shouldn't have mattered. Okay, what do I do next? It's hard, man. I think it's best for me to keep Hydreigon around a little more. Maybe I bring Klefki this next round. Getting a paralysis on Kangaskhan would be nice. Or Trick Room. Trick Room's pretty solid too. Trick Room's very good in this matchup. And then I have Hydreigon's Focus Blast into Kangaskhan. Could be damage. Does 2 Dracos kill Kangaskhan? It Mega Evolves? Not quite. Actually, just misses out. Based on the bulk that I'm understanding. I could try 2 Focus Blasts. And I do think it's good for me to keep Hydreigon around, so we'll bring it anyways. In the back, obviously Venusaur is doing pretty solid. Takes hits really well, can heal up. If I clicked the Giga Drain that round, it might have been a little better for me. Try it. Hisuian Zarg honestly doesn't have a great matchup. I think Excadrill's probably more favorable. And it does, and T-Tar does have Ice Punch, which might be good. If I can, yeah. We'll try this with T-Tar this turn. And we'll see how that goes. Let's try it. Again, I think this is a rough matchup. That first round felt lucky because of that first miss with Dual Wing Beat in the Venusaur, but I do not think that mattered. Or at least he shouldn't have. This time it's Kimberly and Gaia. Same thing as last. Moon Bojangles and Rafsa. I kind of want to just click Trick Room here and click U-turn out onto Aerodactyl. If they go for Fake Out, that sucks. But at least I'll get my Trick Room off. And then if they go for Tailwind, I should still underspeed Aerodactyl. So we'll go for this plus U-turn and try and pivot out and break the Focus Sash while I'm at it. Fake Out makes sense. I could definitely see it going into more than likely. That's fine. Just fine. Pivoting out of here. This next turn, as long as they don't go for Tailwind, you know, right now, I can paralyze Kangaskhan and go for Rock Slide. We're going for Dual Wing Beat. And they do miss, although it was into T-Tar. T-Tar wasn't gonna matter too much there. Now T-Tar is base 83 speed, like I said. Mega Kangaskhan at most, which I mean I know it's not that fast, so it was what 13 speed at most, and it was adamant. If I can paralyze this, it goes below the speed. Although then I paralyze it, and then it gets Tailwind from Aerodactyl, and it's put right back to it. So maybe what I do here is I'll just go for Trick Room plus Protect. I could go for Rock Slide, but that would require me to tank the Drain Punch that more than likely is coming my way. Now, Aerodactyl does have Taunt potentially, but I have a Mental Herb, so I should be fine with that. Pivoted right out. Into Cynthia with Garchomp. That's fine. Actually, that might be good for me. Because I can do Dazzling Gleam and Ice Punch into that slot. Obviously protecting with T-Tar. I don't want it to die right now. They do go for Drain Punch. I get to see Trick Room come out. So Klefki's Dazzling Gleam into Garchomp. I'll say standard no bolt Garchomp. What? Over 2 turns. It was doing way too much damage. 36% to Garchomp, and then T-Tar's Ice Punch actually pretty easily kills standard Garchomp. At least mine does, because it's so bulky. So offensive, I mean. I could try and pivot out into Venusaur here. Or I can go for Dazzling Gleam in case it's Yachi Berry. I think that's probably my safer play. It gets a little bit more damage on Kangaskhan as well. So we'll do this plus Ice Punch into the Garchomp slot. Bam! Now Dazzling Gleam does quite a bit of damage into Kangaskhan because it's no longer double targeting. Frankly, my team is very weak to ground, so I'm just kind of glad to get rid of that. Drain Punch might not kill. Easily kills. Dazzling will get a little bit chip, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Yeah, it's just gonna heal right back up. I think that's a worthy trade in my book. Because now I can go into Venusaur. I know they have Aerodactyl in the back. But with Aerodactyl's still really fast. And I'm under Trick Room, so this is gonna sound super weird. They would underspeed my Hydreigon in Trick Room, so I would go last still. I do think I have to go Venusaur. I'm going to Volcarona. I'm gonna go for Light Screen here. We're gonna Mega Evolve and click Sludge Bomb into the Mega Kangaskhan slot. I will go for Giga Drain. We get a little bit of healing off as well. No, because that would require them to be slower. I'm all over the place. I'm not thinking straight. Oh, yeah. that's a very bulky Venusaur now. Volcarona ain't breaking through it anytime soon. Giga Drain, big chip actually. Pretty big chip. If they go for double edge here, that Heat Wave's not gonna do anything. And it missed the one target it was gonna do reasonable damage to. Goodness. Big damage, dude. They're gonna go for double edge. Wow, that was a crit. I think that was a crit, wasn't it? Oh no, it was just huge damage. Okay. Wow, what? That's insane. We can go for Giga Drain. And try and kill with that. And we're gonna go for Trick Room with Klefki. Yeah, because they're gonna try and kill Venusaur here. So we're gonna Giga Drain to Kangaskhan. Hopefully they don't click Protect. Worst case, they do. Heat Wave comes out, kills Venusaur, kills Klefki, or does a bit of damage to Klefki, and then Hydreigon can come back out. That's fine. I'm gonna get Giga Drain still. Bit of recovery. I don't think Bug Buzz will even kill. But that's what they go for. If I paralyze Aerodactyl and their max speed, they would still technically speed tie my Venusaur. But how likely really is that? This is my plan. I think Giga Drain should kill now that it's outside of sand. That just requires them to not go for Protect, which I do believe I've seen that they have it. Oh, okay, perfect. Awesome. I don't think they're max speed. That would make a lot of sense to me, because that's kind of overshooting it a little bit when you could have higher bulk. Ah, Lumberry. Ah, unfortunate. Okay. 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 Wow, really? That did a lot of damage to Venusaur that first hit. That first hit did like 20 damage, and the second one did 30 or something. I guess maybe I should have played around the Lumberry. But that sounds kind of like nonsense to me. Genuinely, I think we have to play for Dark Pulse flinches, and that's assuming it even does enough damage into Volcarona for that to matter. 2 Dracos don't kill, more than likely. And then at that point, I'm not doing any damage left, and that's definitely going to kill me, so I guess we play for Dark Pulse crit flinch, or we go for differential, and we just go for Draco or into Aerodactyl. Dark Pulse kills, though. We'll go for Dark Pulse into Aerodactyl. It doesn't even matter. They have Tailwind now. Yeah. Does that even matter? Wait a minute. I might not have played that very well anyways. I think I should have clicked I think I got confused. I wasn't playing very well. But that's fine. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I might... do I really not outspeed this Volcarona? This Volcarona was really slow. I thought I still outsped it. It was 146... -1. What was going on? It was outspeeding my Aerodactyl, or my Excadrill barely. So at most it's hitting 254. Yeah, it barely outspeeds. He's just gonna complete fake out here, so it doesn't matter. Well, GG's to Mike. I feel like I do feel like I got a little unlucky. That Draco miss in that second game really did kind of hurt a little bit. But I don't know if it mattered again. That second round, I feel like it just kind of played really crap. They got Tailwind up at some point with Aerodactyl, and I kind of forgot when that was. I can't remember if it was after the Lumberry or before. If it was before the Lumberry, then my best play there was to click Trick Room again plus Protect instead. But I needed to click Trick Room in case they managed to kill Venusaur, and yeah, I don't know. I think I was in a really tough position there speed-wise, so that was probably the best thing I could do. Their speed control was kind of like off the charts in comparison to my team. It was really hard to prepare for that. Aerodactyl is just the fastest Pokemon in the game, and it does really well into most of the Pokemon on my field, and the ones it doesn't do well into, like TYRANITAR, obviously Mega Kangaskhan does just fine. It'll break through Chople Berry, it'll break through Focus Sash, it like doesn't care. Kangaskhan is kind of like a perfect combo for it versus Tyranitar. So pretty poor matchup. I think I'm okay with how I played, but obviously would have been a little more exciting to, you know, play actually well. Sure, I had stuff that I could have did, but it's all right. That was week 2 of the WPF. I hope you guys all enjoyed. We'll see you in week 3. We are playing Tony in week 3, so that's going to be a pretty scary Mega Gengar team, and hopefully we can do well into that round now that we're on 2 losses with differential, and I think it's -8, so not great. But hopefully we can make a cutback. Differential, you can get pretty high in this if you know, really dominate. I think best case I could get like +12 differential next game, so that's obviously not going to happen. But if it does, then we're in positive again. So it's, you know, it's not over yet. Only week 2. I hope you guys all enjoyed, guys. Please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week for week 3. Bye bye.